We are not taking sides regarding the deadly clashes between protesters and government forces in Tunisia, U.S. State Secretary Hillary Clinton said according to an English-language transcript of an interview with Al Arabiya television, received by AFP on Wednesday. But we are saying we hope that there can be a peaceful resolution. And I hope that the Tunisian government can bring that about, she said. Tunisia's foreign ministry had summoned U.S. Ambassador Gordon Gray on Monday after the State Department expressed concerns about reports of the use of excessive force by the government of Tunisia against demonstrators. We regret that because, obviously, we have got a lot of very positive aspects of our relationship with Tunisia, said Clinton. What the ambassador and what the State Department back in Washington did was just express concern that this is a protest that has, unfortunately, provoked such a reaction from the government, leading to the deaths of mostly young people who were protesting, she added. Tunisian authorities have struggled to contain the unrest, with as many as 50 people killed in protests against unemployment, according to labor and human rights activists. The government contested the death toll, saying only 21 people had died in the 3 days of violence. Clinton is on a Gulf tour which has so far taken her to the United Arab Emirates, Yemen and Oman, while she is expected to conclude it in Qatar.
This is the direct message Tunisia's youth want to send to President Zain al-Abidine Ben Ali. Mr. President, people only want to live, and their voices are not heard. Go to the street and see with your eyes. And that frustration has found its voice on Tunisia's streets. The government has responded, beefing up the police presence and deploying the army to maintain control. Unconfirmed reports say 14 civilians have been killed in clashes in the past 24 hours. Protesters say the police used live ammunition to quash a protest in at least one town. For the first time in a country where media is tightly controlled, state television has taken notice, flighting images of what they call vandalism by protesters. The government claims a sinister agenda is behind the protests, but at the same time is taking notice.
The message has been received by the government and all political channels. With the backing of the President, we have already put in place urgent measures and allocated $5 billion for the development of various towns, including those on the borders and the center of the country.
It's been nearly 3 weeks since protests against unemployment began in the central Sidi Bouzid region. And just as they soon spread to the capital Tunis, so has the cause of the protesters. Where it was once about lack of job opportunities for young people, now they are speaking out against what they call police and state repression. Rapper Hamada Ben Amour, known as the General, was arrested last week after he released this song online. But as more take to the streets and others spread the message and the pictures online, the protests may prove increasingly difficult to contain. Khadija Magadi, Al Jazeera.